Tell me, young one, what do you think gives something its worth? Is it how much it costs? How rare it is? How many people desire it? Or is it something quieter? Something felt rather than counted? This world says that to know your worth, you must first know what you can do. But I've lived long enough to see the truth bend the other way. To know what you can do, you must first know your worth. You humans spend so much time trying to prove your worth. You chase it through achievements, through beauty, through praise. You hold your breath, waiting for the world to look at you and say, yes, you matter. But I have watched for centuries, and I tell you this. Worth has never been a prize to be earned. It is the essence you are born with. It is the quiet pulse in your chest that says, I am here. That alone makes you worthy. You compare yourselves endlessly, your faces, your fortunes, your timelines, as if your value could be measured against another's. But even the stars do not compete with the moon for light. Each simply shines in its own time. If you decide that what you can do defines what you're worth, you will forever chase your own reflection. You will measure your soul by what you achieve, and forget that you were limitless before you ever began. And yet, you forget. From the moment you are born, the world begins to assign you numbers, ranks, expectations. You learn to tie your sense of self to outcomes, to grades, to the hourly wage you are given and told it is what you have earned, to the opinions of those who do not see what I see. You look for mirrors that reflect you kindly, and when they don't, you shrink yourself to fit in them. When you think, I cannot do this, you close a door that was never locked. When you say, I am not enough, you silence a power that was waiting to rise. My dear human, these voices you hear are all an illusion. It is mere mortal belief, and beliefs can always be rewritten. Listen closely. The measure of your worth cannot be found in applause. It cannot be found in perfection, nor in how much you give to others while leaving nothing for yourself. It is in your persistence, your gentleness, your willingness to try again after failure, your laughter, your curiosity, the way you still reach for something better, even when you're scared. That is what makes you precious beyond measure. You have a habit, don't you? When you stumble, you whisper cruel things to yourself. You forget that your voice carries power. Would you speak that way to someone you loved? Then why do you speak that way to yourself? Speak kindly to the soul that fights for you every day. When you wake in the morning, instead of asking, what do I need to fix? Ask, what can I cherish today? Do not mistake humility for self-erasure. You can be modest and still radiant. You can be soft and still strong. I have seen empires fall and galaxies fade. Yet the smallest acts of kindness, a hand extended, a heart open, ripples through eternity. That is what lasts. That is true value. Unfortunately, this world of yours teaches the opposite, to want, to climb, to collect. It convinces you that without titles or validation, you are nothing. That is a lie born from fear. You being here is not a mistake. You are not replaceable. You are not behind. Every step you've taken, even the ones that led you astray, have brought you to this exact moment, to hear me say, you are enough. Let go of the need to prove. Do not chase admiration. Chase peace. Do not chase perfection. Chase truth. If you must measure yourself, do not measure against others. Measure by the depth of your compassion, by how much light you can bring into a dark room, by how honestly you can say, I am trying. That is the truest form of greatness. When you look in the mirror next time, don't look for flaws. Look for stories. Every scar, every freckle, every tired eye, they tell of endurance, of living. That is beauty. That is worth. Do not forget, I see you. Not the mask you wear, not the doubt you hide. I see you, the luminous, imperfect, irreplaceable being you were born to be. Worth is not measured by effort. It is measured by the belief that you are worth the effort in the first place. How much you value yourself creates value, and only then do you begin to see. Your potential was never truly limited, and that, young one, is more than enough. Your mind can be your greatest enemy or your most loyal ally. It is your choice. You were never small. You were only told that you were. And the moment you see yourself clearly, the world will begin to see you too. Know your worth, and your power will follow. Now go. Live as though you believe it.